My parents have always had a firm belief that children owe their parents for everything they've done for them throughout their lives. As the elder child, I've always tried to live up to this expectation, feeling a deep sense of responsibility to care for them as they once cared for me. I have one younger sister who is 9 years younger than me, and from the time I started working, I took it upon myself to financially assist my parents as much as I could. I sent money regularly, especially in the early years of my career when I was still living at home. Over time, even after I got married and had children, I continued sending money to my mother every month. I also helped support my sister's education by funding her tuition fees and other expenses. However, the situation has grown increasingly difficult. My mother has borrowed money from me multiple times, each time with the promise that she would pay me back. Yet, despite these promises, I've never seen a single cent returned. It seems like the cycle never ends. My sister, now having graduated and started working, refuses to help our parents financially. She argues that her salary is not enough to contribute, and she spends most of it on her own living expenses. In fact, she moved out of our parents' house, stating that she needs her salary to cover her own costs. I feel conflicted because, while I understand her situation, I cannot ignore the mounting financial pressure that is falling solely on my shoulders. The situation has only gotten worse. My parents are still deeply in debt, primarily due to the cost of my sister's tuition and other family expenses. Now, whenever creditors come to ask for their money, my parents come to me pleading for help. They turn to me because, despite knowing they can't repay me, I still can't bring myself to refuse them. I feel an overwhelming sense of obligation to support them, even though I have my own financial challenges to manage. I have personal expenses to cover, including significant bank loans, and I'm constantly trying to balance my own needs with their demands. Every time they ask me for money, I feel torn. On one hand, I want to help them because they've always been there for me in the past, but on the other hand, I'm constantly worried about my own financial security and well-being. I know they're not in a position to pay me back, yet I can't seem to say no. This has created a lot of stress and resentment, and I don't know how much longer I can continue down this path without jeopardizing my own future. I'm unsure what to do. Should I keep sacrificing my own financial stability to support my parents? Or should I set boundaries and risk disappointing them? How do I manage the guilt of not being able to help them without endangering my own financial future?